Hello, it's me again. Hi. I'm just gonna spread this again. This is the second part to what I was just talking about. So I just talked about play. If you want to hear the play stuff, go see part one. So post play, I would go out to dinner with my family and a friend of mine and her family. It was great, and I come back with so much energy. I had so much energy. Like, the energy I have is unbelievable throughout this whole entire family weekend. So I go in and I find we got the booths going. There's multiple booths for everything. Teachers are there. They do this every day. All the teachers are dressed in the same shirt, and they're like bright colored shirts. Like, they were like purple this year, so they were very noticeable. So I'm like, I could pick a teacher out anywhere in the crowd. It was fun. And I was vibing it because there was this bubble pit. Oh my goodness. I was like falling in love with this bubble pit because I had my mom hold my phone and all my I had a watch too. So I had asked my mom to hold all my stuff, and I just went full on in. Like, I had my family weekend shirt on and some shorts. I went full on into this bubble pit, and it was so. Then I come up with soapy bubbles all over me, and I go hunt down teachers like, "Hey, you want a hug?" And they were like, "Yeah, no," because I was covered in bubbles, and I caught so many teachers like running away from me, and they don't run, and it's this my vibe, and I'm like, "Hey," but they forget, like, people know me so well by now. They know I like to run, so I'll just run after them. So don't try to run away from me, because they're never gonna get away from me. So I was vibing, like, you thought my energy would die down. After like nope, my energy was high up, and this was like after dinner, so this was like 7 o'clock at night or something. We have early dinner, like the school that we do. A lot of times we do early dinner at school on a normal, regular basis. So, like, it's like 7 o'clock, it's running after teachers. I don't know. Vibing. We're vibing. Like, a lot of teachers gave up, and I was like, "I'll hug you." I was like, "Fine." It's like, "You can take a shower. I'm gonna take a shower anyways." Like, it's like, that's bubbles. Like, bubbles. You don't want to, like, it's like, what else? So bubbles are really, really fun. Oh, and my excitement, like, it was so, and then we had fireworks, and one of the teachers, like, I was trying to get teachers to run in the bubble pit with me if they didn't want to hug. So you want to run in, like, I got one teacher to run in with me. I got one teacher's husband to run in with me because that teacher didn't want to run in. I'm like, "Fine, can your husband?" Like, I asked the husband of, so my teacher's husband, like, "Hey, do you want to run in since this person doesn't want to?" And I'm like, it took a lot of convincing and a lot of, like, running after people before I was like, "Fine, I'll go in." I'm like, "Yes, I at least got one." I mean, I'm an adult too, but I got one, I don't know. I don't know what you call them. But so I got a person and another adult to run in with me. And another teacher agreed to do it, but after fireworks. So fireworks were at 9 p.m. So I'm like, I had to wait patiently. I'm like, yeah, fireworks are like, I mean, the fireworks are good, but I'm like, it's like everything, it was like overstimulating, because I'm like, I just don't, I mean, a lot of people with noise, like, there's a lot of noise going around. So after that, I'm like, "Hey, so you want to run into, like," so I ran, and we ran into the bubble pit one more time. I'm like, "Hello, thank you and I'm like vibing it. So, like, then I come back, shower, and then go to sleep, and blah 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 blah. After I sleep, next day, it's Saturday morning, bright and early, we eat breakfast, and bam, it's called a 3K race. I ran. It was a run/walk race. Most people walked, some people ran. I was one of the runners, obviously. Prior to the race, I was bouncing up and down like I normally do because I was vibing. It was so fun. It was so fun. I was vibing. Was having a blast. So that happened, and I was vibing. We took a group picture, and the person who was taking the picture, he works at the school, and he's like, "Who's excited to go on a run?" I'm like, "Leanne is! I am so excited!" I was vibing. He said something else, and I was like, "Boom!" And then someone was like, because bowling was after the run, and like to say, they said, someone said, "Who's ready for bowling?" I'm like, "Leanne is!" This is a vibe. Like, and this is in front of like mostly strangers too. So to see a whole different side to come out, because I realized like I'm not gonna see half the speed. I'm just gonna see these people, like these people will never see me again. So I'm like trying to just vibe and like with the hyperness. So I was so hyper before the run. Obviously after the run, like you think I get tired after a 3K run? Dang, nope. Nope, I'm not tired at all. I got third place with the runners. I got third place in running overall, and I was the first female student runner. So so I got third place overall, first female student runner, and then people like the first family member of, and then runner, walker, like the first walkers that come through, stuff like that. So it's vibing. So it's like, hey, it's vibing. And then, so we go into this, then time passes, and then we go to bowling. So bowling is at a bowling alley. The school rented out a bowling alley right near campus, and it was vibing because my bowling coach, who was also a teacher of mine, was doing that. And guess what? Like I was like, oh my gosh, like I was bouncing up and down, and you know what he told my mom? He told my mom, like, her energy did not die down. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly it. I'm like, I was so hyper with energy on Saturday morning, which was the same energy I had Friday night. Like, because I was excited. I was vibing. I was like, I love how excited I was. We did have this little opening ceremony from that as well. Bowling. We got a parent speaker with people singing. I was chosen. I was asked this less than 5 minutes. Hey, do you want to sing the national anthem? I'm like, you want me to sing the national anthem? Again, I went. My mindset was like, I just sang in front of these people yesterday with the microphone. Why not sing again in front of them with the national anthem? So I did that. I'm like, hey. Again, I was asked less than 5 minutes. Then I presented it, and then we bowled, and I was vibing with the bowling, and then my family went out to lunch with the other another friend of mine and her family, and then that was it for family weekend. Yeah, that was it. So I was because I reflected on it a little bit. I'm like, I was so hyper, and the hyperness did die down, and like it's totally understandable because I'm like, I didn't want to do anything last weekend. I mean, yes, I was with family, and we went on vacation, so we left school to go on vacation, and I could not get myself through Sunday without taking a nap because I was so out of it. Because I did the hyperness that I had last weekend, wow, yeah, vibing. So that's that, and thank you for listening to my two-parter. Talk to you later. Bye.